A 5-year-old boy suddenly asked his mother.
You had a baby die in your tummy, didn't you?
The mother was stunned. No one had ever told the boy she had a miscarriage.
Honey, who told you I had a baby die in my tummy?
And the boy's next words were shocking.
In heaven, this little girl came up to me, and she wouldn't stop hugging me.
Honey, what was her name?
She didn't have a name. You guys didn't name her.
The mother was already in tears when she heard this. Not long ago, the boy Colton had a ruptured appendix. Luckily, the boy survived thanks to being sent to the hospital in time. But within days of his return, his father noticed something was wrong. Colton said he was out of his body during the surgery. He saw his mother on the phone outside the operating room, and Dad kicked over the chair in anger. What's more surprising was that he described how the doctor operated in detail. The father did pay no attention to these words at first. He just thought it was a child's fantasy until the day they passed by the cemetery. Colton suddenly asked his father,
You had a grandpa named Pop, right?
That's right.
He's very nice.
You saw Pop? You saw my grandfather? Where did you see him?
In heaven?
Dad was shocked. He had never mentioned Grandpa as this to his son. He immediately went home and took out a picture of his grandfather. But Colton said the grandfather didn't look like that. He didn't wear glasses and looked much younger. The father started digging through the closet. He found a picture of his grandfather at an early age and brought it to Colton.
That's Pop. In heaven, everybody's young.
That night, the father asked Colton what he had been through during the surgery. Colton told his father that he first felt like he was flying through the air, and then he saw a wooden door. He pushed the door in and saw stars shining in the sea of clouds, and those stars were angels. They were singing to him. He asked the angels, "Can you sing We Will Rock You?" And the angels smiled at him. Then a man in a white robe appeared, taking him by the hand and left there. The father took out a picture book. Ed asked him if he had seen this man. Colton said the clothes were similar, but the look was different. The father finally took it seriously. Did his son really go to heaven? The father found a college professor, telling the professor about Colton. The professor said that people experience hallucinations when they are near death. Everything the children say may be similar stories they have been exposed to before. The father became more and more confused. He was obsessed with finding evidence, and he told everyone about his son's experience. But people didn't believe him. They even thought he was trying to make a name for himself by deceitful tricks. Even his wife thought her son was hallucinating because he had a high fever. Until the day Colton asked his mother, "Did I have a sister?" Before his mother could respond, Colton asked again, "A baby died in your womb, is that right?" The mother was stunned. No one had ever told Colton about this. She asked him how he knew this.
In heaven, this little girl came up to me, and she wouldn't stop hugging me. She told me she died in your tummy, and hair like yours. Like Cassie, but a little smaller.
Mother was in tears. The baby she hadn't even had time to name. She didn't even know it was a girl. That's the baby we lost. She was a girl. The end of the story. The father brought Colton to the hospital to visit his friend, but he ran away alone and came to a girl who was terminally ill. Holding her hand, he said,
It's alright, Mom, I heard.
The father was finally relieved. Whether heaven really exists or not, it is more important to live with a grateful heart.